Hello world and welcome back. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. This is Cities Skylines featuring patch 1.4, featuring After Dark expansion DLC and the Snowfall expansion DLC. Thank you very much. This is my 5th episode of Nova Venezia, the brand new city that we're working with here, and I spent some time off camera just adding in a bunch of trees to the median of this main boulevard, which doesn't have a name yet, filling in some loose areas of this south of Danzillo Park section, which again doesn't have a name, but what does have a name is this canal. It's no longer the canal with no name, it is the Crab Sticks Canal. Because Crab Sticks was the first one to give a shout out on the comment section, and he claimed the canal. So there you go, Crab Sticks. Thank you very much, buddy. Thanks for the kind words, and there is your wonderful canal right there, with a little bit of a waterfall at the end. A happy little waterfall. I like it. I like it a lot. So, I've decided that playing at night is probably not a super... Hold on, what's this? Not enough educated workers. Oh, I need a high school. That playing in the night mode, I don't know if that's really the most interesting for you guys to sit and watch. So, I'm going to try something this episode. I'm going to skip all the nighttime sections. I'm just going to use them to fill in trees or do things like that. It's that way you guys only get to see the nice, bright, during the daytime things, and I get to still do all the beautification kind of as we go along. So, we need a high school, but it costs $24,000? Oh, man. Okay, instead of that, let's build some... Let's build some houses. Some pretty... Oh, there we go. Okay, does that... Can I... Turn off that. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. And the button I just clicked was the toggle snapping, which was making this road kind of snap. Here. I'll show you guys down here. Instead of... I didn't want it to be a 90-degree angle, I wanted it to be slightly like this, but because of the snapping, it snaps to the 90-degree angles. The game prefers that, so if I turn off the snapping, I can get exactly the angle that I wanted down here. So I did that, and everything works well. But now we need to get back down to the... Slope is too steep. What? I can't build my road? Oh, I can. Just not wherever it was before. Okay, so I have to build down here for a stretch? Let's get down. No. Okay, so I need to go down there for a bit. And then I can curve down. This isn't nearly as pretty as I wanted. I have to bulldoze a rock. Maybe I'll add another park. Another little canal side park? Yeah, why not? That seems fun. Little canal park down there. Oh, also, when do I start getting these newer roads? I can already put in a 4-lane road. Okay, I'm going to put in a 4-lane... Oh, no. This is what I wanted to show you guys. This is what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you this key feature. That's a pun, because it's a key feature of the new update, because it's important, but it's also pronounced key. Okay, that wasn't as funny as I thought it would be, but, you live and you learn. So what I need to do is build this key along the side of the... Ooh, that isn't exactly what I wanted. We can build the key along the side of your shoreline here, and it will actually build kind of a seawall. So can I build it here? No, it needs to have shoreline. Interesting. There we go. We'll build it like this. There we go. Fantastic. I like this. It's a bit tricky to use sometimes, because right now I'm getting height too high, but it definitely smooths things out. It makes your rivers look, I don't know, like they're more in a city, as opposed to your city is just built on this cavernous kind of... Oh, I can automatically go under train tracks. spectacular. You can make your city look like it's automatically going, it's actually being built up around the river, as opposed to the river's just kind of been cut through the middle of the city. So let's just bring, oops, that out there for now. There we go. There's the key for this shore. I don't know what I'm going to do about this slopey terrain thing here. Can I build off of that? No. Needs a shoreline. So let's build that into... there. That's where the wall goes. And then the wall just suddenly ends? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Fine. No, that looks silly. That looks really silly. So the wall will just kind of end there with this giant chasm until I figure out what to do with that. And, yeah, that's mildly unfortunate. Out of the way, city, okay. Let's go there. Height's too high. Yeah. This tool is a little bit finicky. And when I say a little bit finicky, I mean actually quite finicky. But the results that you can get with it, you know what, ignore that for now. Let's forget that. But the results you can get are kind of cool. I like how this works. It makes, like I said, it makes it look a lot better. You can take a look at something like, ooh, just a little drop. That's nice. If you go to a city like, I'm thinking like Prague or Munich, you've got these kind of seawalls on the sides of the rivers to protect against flooding and just erosion of the underlying structures. So I think these are a really cool addition to the game, even if they are a little bit difficult to use. Yeah, delete that. We'll figure that out later. So there's going to be another park in here. Let's zone that out before I forget. Oh, it's currently agricultural? Nope, you're no longer agricultural. It's going to be a park. Again, with no name. Foggy Park. No Name Park A. Again, if you want to claim No Name Park A as your own, then please do so. It is definitely up for grabs. Definitely up for grabs. But what I wanted to do along this road here, along this the river here, is build a wonderful series of roads. Can I get a bridge like that? Oh, the only bridge I can get is this. Oh. There. Oh, where was it? Where was it? I had it. There we go. There's my bridge. It looks kind of lopsided. It's a very lopsided bridge. I'm just going to build this right along the... Oh, that is unfortunate. Why is that so slopey? That's not what I wanted it to do at all. I wanted to just follow along the canal. Or the river, rather. It's working down here. But why didn't it work earlier? Why is it so slanty? I don't know. Well, I can always change that later, I guess, right? There. That is a very wobbly street, but I like it. It's a super wobbly street. That's kind of awesome. Just how it just kind of curves and winds and... yeah. Nice. I like the way that works. But it is nighttime, so I'm just going to fill in some trees, draw some roads, and let's skip along here. Alright, it is now dawn again, and I fixed this the bumpiness on this canal, on the river road. If you ever do get into that kind of a situation and you want to do it yourself, just place... Here, I'll show you guys exactly what I did. Instead of just placing this long road, just like that, which makes it all bumpy and ugly, just place it small bits at a time, and you can still get the curve in, but it also flattens it out because it can't. The game doesn't want to make the ramp, the road, go up and down at such a small and severe angle, so it just kind of flattens that out a little bit. I might do that a little bit later on, especially down here where it just kind of goes whee. You got like a roller coaster yeah, of a road right there. Yeah, I might keep that. I don't know. And what's that underneath the road there? That bright blue. That's I think that texture needs to be filled in. Is that a mistake on my part? Is that a mistake on Colossal Order's part? I don't know, but that blue, I think that's the sky peeking through. We'll see at night, but that needs to be, that's a texture that's kind of missing a little bit. So yeah, there's that. Let's build some of these happy little roads. Onto, down to there. Good. Let's build you down to there. Good. You will go there. You will go there. And this road, I think, will just end up coming along here later on. Oh, that is way too squiggly now that I can see that in the day. Let's fix that, because that looked like garbage. Okay, that's better, but that still needs to be fixed. Can I? Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay, let's accelerate this a little bit. There we go, that looks a little bit, that looks much better. It's less squiggly. Oh, it's still squiggly there. There we go. Much less squiggly, much better. Can build some trees, some happy little trees along there. I'm not going to just yet, though. Because what I need to do is I need to start filling in this area some more. Preferably with houses, maybe some commercial. But I want this to be a new kind of a district here. So I'm actually going to, before I forget, bring some power from the agricultural zone over into... Let's fix you as well. Okay, what I'm thinking is I kind of want I want houses to be right on this upper level, up here. So I don't want to build anything on this boulevard down here. That's going to be a little bit more of a through fare, something that can deal with a little bit more traffic. So what I want to do is, how far out can this go? Oops. And still be on top of there. Right about there? Okay. Good. Now let's curve this up. Boom. That's... Ah, it's unfortunate about these. It's unfortunate about those. Oh, okay. What if I bulldozed that, added in some homes up here, and then if I re-added the road, would the game keep these other tiles that are already there, or would it rejig everything? Oh good, it kept the tiles that were already there. Good. And I want these to be, I definitely want these to be high-rise buildings. Because to me, and I made that silly up and down thing again. So let's do that, do that, do that, and then do that. And once these buildings eventually become high-rises, they will, I think their value will be pretty high because of their proximity to the river and whatnot. Actually, here, let me show you the property values. Yeah, see, the darker blue is higher property values. It's actually the median of the property values on this scale. What we want is we want our property values to get really, really bright green. And as you can see, being close to the water, and it appears also close to the canal. Canals add property value. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Being close to the canal or the water will add to property value, and you also need proper education, proper parks, proper everything else. and your property value will go up, and the value of the level rather of your commercial zones, your residential zones, and your industrial zones will go up. Like if you see right where my cursor is, right down here, there's a little I info section, and it shows the different levels, the amount of tax that you're getting from each level of residential, in this case, in my city, and I'm getting $600 from level 1, $3,000 from level 2, and about $210 from level 3, and this just shows that it's one way of seeing the relative level of the different buildings in your city. You can also check out that's terrain heights. That's awesome. This feature is amazing. You can actually see the contours and everything like that. But that's not what I was trying to show you. I was trying to show you what am I looking for? It's heating. Here's the levels. And this is kind of a strange little tool, but basically the industry is this orange. Offices, which we haven't seen yet, are this kind of greenish blue. Commercial is blue and residential is green, and the darker, the more intense the color, the higher the level. So I've actually got some level 3 commercial right here. That's pretty cool. I think this is level 3 industry down here, the agricultural stuff, and this industry up here is a little bit lower. I'm getting some higher level residential, specifically that guy there. But the reason you want the levels is because the higher the level is, the more money you make per week. Okay, and we need a lot more of the agricultural stuff. So let's add in some more. Let's add in some more dirt roads. And where do I want to build a farm? A happy little farm. Let's build a happy little farm. Actually, where's my water connections? Let's get some water before I forget that. Where do I want to build my happy little farm? Okay, I know it's at night, and I said I wouldn't build at night, but this is farming, and when you're on these modes, everything kind of lights up. You can still really see everything quite well, I think. So I'm going to continue to build here. Let's get some farms up here. Yeah. Oh, that lightning strike was awesome. That was an amazing lightning strike. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. Just the way it lit up everything. It's the little details like that for me that really make, you know, Paradox and Colossal Order really, really amazing companies. I think it's because, first and foremost, the people that are running the companies are gamers themselves. They're not business people, they're not middle managers, they're not anything like that. They are gamers. They are making games for themselves. They just happen to be in a position where they can spend a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of expertise on their games. So the games that they do make are amazing. Because this is honestly one of the best games that I've played in a very long time. It's better than the vast majority of the so-called AAA games that you get out there. This isn't a knock against Ubisoft, but what were they doing with Unity? I mean, really. For a company like Ubisoft to have a release that's that sketchy, compared to a company like Colossal Order, which I believe at the time they made City Skylines was 13 people. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but 13 people making a game that absolutely obliterates any of the AAA games out there they're doing it right. They're doing it right. They know what they're doing. But anyways, we've got some more agricultural zone. Wow, that filled up really quickly. Let's see what the traffic is like. This button right here is traffic. That's going to need a little bit more there. So let's spread out the agricultural. Let's build it off down here, I think. Let's build... Oops, I wanted that to be a curvy road. Get some differently shaped kind of contours in the agricultural sector. There we go. And then let's fill that in. Fill that in. Some happy little farms. And the reason I'm not building the farms right out to the edge like this is because then they might face onto these roads, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I also don't really like this. I don't like the way the ready sliced fruit and the baconerie. That's fantastic. The baconerie. I don't like the way that they're on these hills. Nor do I like the way that this is on the hill, the juice press. That's one of my minor little things about this game. I wish that the buildings would react to the slope as opposed to the building kind of flattening everything out and then building these unfortunate slopes like this one. The fruit for all farm thing, even though it's just a yellowy field right now, this fruit for all farm is just kind of going with the slope. And I wish that this building, that these silos, instead of requiring a horizontal level plane, would just go a little bit further, and that the ground could actually kind of slope under them continually like this. Like if you see San Francisco, like I'm thinking, let's say the opening to Full House or Fuller House. You guys know what I'm talking about. I think it's not the road doesn't have like steps of level land, and then the houses are built on that. It's that the houses are, one side of the house is goes down a little bit further than the other. All the floors are level, but all the exterior stuff kind of goes down like that. You see that a lot in Montreal and Quebec City, in Toronto as well. So just to see, I don't know. I kind of wish there was a little bit more of that kind of a thing in this game that was going on. I don't know the tech. I'm not a programmer at all. I don't know the technical requirements of something like that. But if that can be done for the future, that would be boss. Okay, I can't build that there. So let's turn off snap. I want it to be, nope. Actually, what do I want? I kind of want again, I want the houses to go right along the canal here. So let's just, bring snap back on. Let's just bring that there and do that. There we go. I can get a nice series of row houses right along the canal like that. That's going to look pretty snazzy, I think. We'll leave some spots for a little bit of a park area, but we'll see how that works. That could be fun. That could be really fun, really nice. Really pretty little houses. Pretty little houses. I like saying that. I should probably stop saying that. Or I should rename the series Pretty Little Houses. I don't know, what do you guys think? You tell me what's going on. Why are you angry? Not enough workers, but you needed more workers. Okay. Okay, I need power. These guys need power. Let's get that in there for some power. Good, good, good. Let's see what else I need to do. I need to end this episode because this has gone on for far too long. Even factoring in the time that will be spent fast forwarding through the night phase. Well, here's Nova Venezia. It is around 2,100 students, 2,100 people. Actually, before I forget, high school. We need a high school. Where do I want to put the high school? Let's put the high school right. Building must be placed roadside. That is roadside. This is a kind of a larger street. Yeah. Let's put the high school right there. Does that cut off electricity? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Don't want that. There we go. There's a high school there. And if you want the high school named after you, please comment. But anyways, as I was saying before I got distracted, I am Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. This is Cities Skylines, version 1.4. It's an absolutely fantastic, fantastic game. Just to remind you, I am in no way associated with Colossal Order or Paradox Interactive. The only reason I'm making this and gushing so much about them is because I want more developers to make games like they do. Because they do it right. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. This is Nova Venezia. If you like what you see, subscribe, share, link, comment. If you want a park named after you, if you want No Name Park A, comment. If you want this bridge named after you, comment. If you want this river named after you, comment. Like, share. I'm on Facebook at Karhu Gaming, and yeah, I will see you guys next episode, episode 6. Thank you very much for the interest that you were showing, all of you that have subscribed. That is so pretty when the lights come on like that. Oh, that's nice. And I think that's definitely how we're leaving this off. So once again, Karhu, Great Bear of the North, finally saying thanks for watching. See you next time, guys.